Alright everyone, it is I, VRChat Valentine. And today, we are going to be playing some more VRChat. Now, more specifically, we are going to be checking out several worlds that I did not, or at least one world that I did not get to go over in Monday's stream. That of course being the Snowdin City HD world in this case. Now, Snowdin City HD, as you all know, it's basically an HD version of Snowdin, but or rather, it's a recreation of Snowdin from Undertale in VRChat, but it's taken to a whole other level, far beyond the shit we saw in the Undernet version of it. Like this world, has dynamic lighting. It has HD textures and all sorts of other stuff that I'm gonna show you in a minute. And yeah, it really is quite something. And also later on, I will also discuss the future of me and VR. Like, what are my future plans regarding VR content, and I'm gonna basically discuss all that shit as well. So yeah, there's a lot to discuss today. We're gonna be doing a lot of shit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be quite a fun stream here. So yeah, well, let's get at this. And of course, I decided to start in the library, which by the way is what it's actually known as in Undertale. So yeah, a lot of snow recreations just keep that the same to keep the consistency there. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a full fur shader texture right there. And yeah, some of the level of detailing is not that great, but even then, the dynamic lighting is still, or rather, no, this is baked lighting, but the like the shadows and stuff, really, really good. Like I am still impressed, even if the level of detail of the books isn't all that great. And as for the rest, where better to start than Skelbro's home? Ah, yes, Skelbro's. Forget it. It's still here. Bring it back. Ah, that's not exactly like how Papyrus and Sans talk to each other, though. Generally. Spaghetti. This spaghetti actually does look pretty appetizing, though, especially compared to the Undernet one. Yeah, the one in the Undernet Snowdin, yeah, that spaghetti did not look too great at all. But, no girls or boys allowed, but Papyrus is allowed. I'm guessing he means no boys are the Papyrus because he's male too. So I'm guessing no boys other than Papyrus are allowed. No girls allowed. Alright. Ah, so that's where he stores his big finisher. Well, I wouldn't call it big. It's more of a small finisher. But no, to give him credit, he is very dedicated to perfecting it at least. And there's Santa's door. And he even has the magical fire that comes out from it in the game. Never really knew what he was doing in there. Like based on the magical fire, I could assume he's doing some kind of like experiments either with magic or technology. But yeah, I don't really know. For all I know, it could have some connection to Gaster, just like his bosses do. But again, not really sure. Here's Snowdin. Which, by the way, the Snowdin here, unlike the Arnett one, does actually have like proper hotel rooms, including one suite and one normal room. So in other words, it's a lot more of an N than the one in Undernet Snowden is. Not that the one in Undernet Snowden is, all that bad. It's just less detailed. Then again, so are most versions of Snowden and VRChat. And also, you'll notice that the post-processing did slightly change when we were in here. They do have what I believe is like dynamic post-processing going on. Now, as you'll see, sometimes that does cause issues. More specifically, there is a clipping issue with some of with some buildings and even some various objects like the giant ice cube, which I will probably show later on. But yeah, there are issues with it. However, for most part, it works pretty well. Like, it's not all that bad. They're even working on full buy and sell for a shop. That's pretty cool. And then here's the big thing that most people instantly think of when they think of Snowdin. Grillbees. Which, by the way, is holy shit. Like, this is the best looking rendition of Grillbees I've seen. Very, very well done. Incredibly detailed, too. And, as you'll notice here, all the drinks are actually Undertale references. Blue Skull is a reference to Sans. More specifically, how he uses blue magic. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie is a reference to Mad Mew Mew, and also to Alphys a little bit, because that is her like favorite anime, like she talks about all the fucking time. There's Ketchup, which I believe is a reference to Chara. Golden Petal, reference to Flowey. Spear Flame, reference to Undyne. And then Queen's Heart and Crown Royale are references to Toriel and Asgore, respectively. Ha! Oh, little devils. And this is actually a karaoke bar. Like, you could come up here, you could tell jokes, you could sing, that sort of stuff. And a really, really detailed one of that. I believe that's, yeah, that's 7th anniversary. Is it 7th or 8th? Or was it 6th? I don't fucking know. I don't know when the pick was taken, so I'm not sure. Does the store do anything? Nope. Ah, Map Emus! Hell yeah! The fuck? Alright then. Now. Goddamn, Papyrus, or Sans rather, you have a lot of mail. Then again, Sans does tend to be pretty high up for the most part. Like, he does have a high up role. For sure. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, that is an entire rendering. That's an entire Aurora Borealis down here. They got all that figured out, and it looks absolutely fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Huh? The fuck? Oh. This is meant to represent the dogs, because sometimes the dogs will extend their necks whenever you pet them too much. Like, they will, actually extend to the point where, sometimes if you, spend a real long time, fighting them and petting them, they will extend all the way down to your, hitbox, or to the attack arena, I guess, and, it'll actually obscure your view. It gets really crazy with them. Sometimes if you, over pet them. And by the way, I did check out back there. It does extend to, like, a little platform area. It's not quite the rest of Snowdin, though. It's just another, like, platform with not too much on it. If you get what I mean. There's where the, Ice Wolf would be. Chucking ice into the, river so that it gets taken to the core. And those are the clipping issues that I was talking about, too. Yeah, but yeah, there's where it would be chucking ice into the core to make sure that, it doesn't overheat and melt down and kill everyone. So, yeah. And, yeah, those are the clipping issues. And, so it has something to do with the, post-processing system. Whenever you get too close to certain objects, it thinks you're in an indoor space, so it changes your camera, and then that causes your camera to fail entirely because you're still outdoors. And that, is not very good. Like that, though not totally game breaking, it does remove from the immersion quite a bit, and also it does reduce the stability of, like shit in the camera and all that, but aside from that, it's not really that big. Like it's manageable as long as you do not try to stick your head directly into certain stuff. It is manageable, at least. And also, here's actually a memorial to one of the creators. If goddamn. Oh yeah, there is one last thing I do want to talk about here. As far as all that's concerned. Uh, or rather, as far as like the aesthetic and the world is concerned, and that is check the tree out. They're actually flashing in a pattern. Um, and basically alternating between which lights are on at which times. Really, really interesting, and I really like how this is done. Like, I know it's not part of the original Snowdin, but it's done really cool, and I like it. So overall, what do you think about this world? I think it's really, really good. Probably the best looking Snowdin here. Now the best technical wise and gameplay wise has to be the Soulstream and or Undernet Snowdin. Like there is no being that rendition technically and gameplay wise. However, graphically wise, this blows that way out of the water. Because like there's actual fur here. There's um there's a dynamic post processing, which as I said before, is a little buggy, and there is some game breakingness going on there, but still, really really nicely done overall. And also, there are some optimization issues. Like if you stand way over there, your frame rate will dip way way low if you're on a low machine. However, it's still manageable. It's not as bad as certain other maps. So overall, what score would I give this? Probably a 9.5 out of 10. Really good map and really well done, but yeah, there are still a few issues here and there, I will admit. So, it's not perfect, but it's still pretty good, at least. Now, I'm gonna be right back. I need to pee real quick. Alright, I'm back. Now, as for the next world, which is where I am gonna really start getting into, my future plans and shit. That actually be one that I tried to cover the past, only that stream was super scuffed, and I ended up just not really liking the way I did it. So I said, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna just go back and redo everything and see what happens. And that is, of course, Astral Bounds. Now, what I mean by super scuffed the last time I covered it? Well, you see, the last time I covered it, I was having all sorts of issues, and it just wouldn't capture right. There was just a bunch of shit going on. There was just like, yeah, it just did not work well. But now it seems to be working better because so what was going on last time was that so I had a few issues with the music causing my Wi-Fi dongle to freak out on me and causing my stream to nearly crash several times. Well, that and also I accidentally showed some a God Runner's menu that really should not be shown on stream. So I had to private the VOD entirely. And since then, I decided, you know what? Because of all that, yeah, I'm gonna redo it now, and try to give this a more proper coverage that I could not then. Now, Astral Bounds is a world that Shat. I almost fell. Yeah, Astral Bounds is a world that me and my friends do occasionally come to. And needless to say, it is basically the way it's described is a wall between reality and the dream realm. And that's exactly what it is, because you got the dream realm over here with its clouds, its fly space whales, and all that. And then you just got plain old normal reality over here with its ocean and normal towers and all that good stuff. Now, what makes this world so special, though, is not the just the visuals. In fact, there's actually special animations that are played with this world that just make it really just stand out from a lot of others. And really just make it a very, very unique experience. I will say that much. No doorway. Because the only way is just to... Ah! Oh, I thought it was fish for a minute. Oh no, it's just Shui's star. Or dream fragment, rather. I know it's really dark, on my monitoring phone. side, but it seems bright enough on my OBS to the point where I doubt I have to turn up brightness. I don't know. It's fine on my OBS. But then again, my monitors are two old Twisted and Mag monitors because I can't afford anything fancier than conventional Twisted and Mag like IPS or any of that. Um, well, I actually do have an IPS and or a thin film transistor monitor downstairs in my living room, but the big problem with that is that one is really old, and it does not use any modern connector types. It does not use any modern like HDMI or any of that. It just uses DVI VGA. So I cannot use it for Vixen, unfortunately. Ah, that's how you get up here. There's the big gate up there. Which if I find the way to the crystal, I'm gonna try. Ah, there it is! Oh shit! What the fuck? And for some reason my frame rate always just tanks whenever I ride the zip line. And I never quite knew the reason. Because like it shouldn't lag, but apparently it does. I don't know. Ho 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 ho! Here it comes! Whoa. No matter how many times I see this, I always get absolutely amazed by it. And they did all this with no IO link, no nothing. It's all pre-scripted, which is amazing. I know I do have the music turned down, but I really do not know if this is DMCA or not. So I'm gonna play it on the safe side and not turn it up too much. Especially because I've had some songs seem like they're royalty-free stuff, and then later on turn out to be DMCA and just fuck everything up. Whoa. Ah! I really need to figure out how to get a stream safe or stream ready flying Abby again. Because the only two flying Abbies I have right now are my God Runners. And neither of those I feel particularly that good about using on stream. Is there someone else here with me? Nope. But goddamn, just look out. And that is all pre-scripted. None of it is IO-Link. Like, there's no procedural, like, IO-Link, there's none of that. It's all scripted. Which must have taken... I have no clue how long it taken to program all this, but it was certainly not a short time, that's for sure. Alright, I'm guessing the little cutout shit. I'm beginning to doubt. Let me check down detector. No, down detector. So I guess it's just something with this world's music. There's a bit of an audio bug. Yeah, because I heard it last night too, so I was here, so. And there's a lot of stuff you can explore here. Like, if we go yeah. Then we'll take you all the way up here. we could see everything down below and really get an idea of how big this structure is, because it is, like, if you see out here, you'll see that we are on that this entire gate, like, town facility, I don't know what you want to call it, or I don't know what to call it rather, is only a very small part of the entire structure, which the entire structure is actually a wall. Which again is meant to be the boundary between dream and real realms. And overall, aside from a few graphical artifacts here or there, and some obvious hints that this was all made in Blender, and then just basically had textures just sorta overlaid on it as best they can, I might add. Like, this is really, really good, but you know, there are obviously imperfections. Um, and still textures were just kind of just overlaid on it. Um, everything is designed really, really well. Like, I never get tired of seeing this place. And whenever I visit, I always have a pretty good time here. And by the way, these are actually multi-mode. So there's the video player, there's playlists, settings, and mirror! And there's my rendo. Which I cannot wait to get my really, really cool rendo soon. I just need to find an Abby designer willing to do it, because one, Zeraflora is I believe she's dealing with some stuff right now. And thus she isn't able to be on VRC very often right now. And number two, some of what I want, I feel would be way, like, not that I doubt her abilities. I don't doubt her abilities. She really came through with me on the God Runner, and she, easily changed those particles to red. So I don't doubt her abilities, but some of what I want for it will probably be a little, how I say this, a little out of what she's capable of doing, or at least out of her skill level, because you see, not only do I want like recolor and audio link, but I also want some cool effects, some spawn-in effects, some I want full Go-Go Loco, which I know she is good at working with, but you know, again, she's dealing with some stuff. At least I think anyway. And or I'm pretty sure anyway. And I also want like remember the wings of the Rendo Gigia the few times I've shown it off before it got taken down due to all the drama involving its creator apparently stealing assets and shit. Um well, I also want I want those wings too. But more customized to fit the theme of my custom render idea, I guess. So yeah. Oh yeah, you could actually, by the way, if we whew, start the landing. Hmm. Now if we go back over here, you can actually go between these. I'll show you once we get there, but there are different doors that allow you to traverse uh all of the I didn't see that before. I'll have to investigate that, but yeah, later. But yeah, there are doors that allow you to traverse all of the they're more of man-made platforms than they are islands. Let's be honest here. Hey, Joey, how you doing? I was taking a look at first I was taking a look at Snowdin, then I was taking a look at a world that I streamed a little while ago, but that stream was pretty scuffed, so I decided to redo it a couple months later. All right. Here's Island 1. That is where you or where I picked up the crystal. In Island 2, I forget the exact passage to access Island 2, but I believe it's there's even elevators now. that I most certainly did not notice. Huh. So yeah, um, I can't seem to fucking find it. What the fuck? Huh. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side, I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Well, no matter. Hmm. Maybe it's over here. Again, when I got to that island, I did via God Runner last night, so and now that I'm on stream, I can't really use that. Mainly because I do not want to show off the menu on stream. Hmm. Well, this does give me a good time to talk about future plans regarding VR stuff. Anyway, so um, so I kind of changed my plans regarding my overarching goals when it comes to VR related content, or my big plan when it comes to VR and VR related content. Mainly because of a recent situation that I did just recently hear about from Crimson, which, by the way, I am very glad that so many people enjoy his company on stream. That that makes me feel very happy. And it was a little unplanned. It was a little unplanned, but at the same time, it worked out for the best, and it turned out to be pretty enjoyable for both you and for me. Seeing him, you know, be himself on stream. I mean, not his full self, but you know, as much of his himself as he could be, obviously. Um, and yeah, I'm really glad so many people liked him. But yeah, it is a situation I recently heard from Crimson, and that is that so what's going on right now, and why shit's really glitchy with the menus is that right now VRChat is being forced to run two servers, one for Quest 1 and then one for everyone else. And the reason behind this is that Meta got rid of the SDK. They deprecated the SDK for Quest 1 and got rid of it, meaning that VRChat and a bunch of other games can now no longer update their versions on the Quest 1. Um, and this has had basically a cataclysmic effect on numerous VR games, not just VRChat, not just VRChat. Numerous other games have to do the same thing because you see the big problem is that this is all part of Meta and Oculus's decision making and not VRChat's decision making. Like Meta and Oculus forced their hand when they got rid of the SDK. So and seeing that happen was really eye opening. It really opened my eyes to just how bad it actually is being on Quest, because you see this all stems from the fact that Quest is a closed platform. It's basically a game console almost. Um, Albeit one using a very slow Snapdragon processor, but it is a game console more or less. And because it's a closed platform, this means that developers on it are at the mercy of Meta and Oculus, and if Meta and Oculus decide one day that they just want to get rid of they just want to get rid of an entire lineup of products, then that means that developers have to drop that lineup of products as well, and thus the reason why the Quest 1 was dropped. And this really ties back to the right to RMA, the right to repair, open versus closed and all that shit. So because that I'm pretty much gonna avoid the quest altogether for my first VR headset. Instead, probably go for, because I'm gonna be spending a lot more money on trying to upgrade my PC specs so that it could actually like handle it. Probably gonna go for an eBay Oculus Rift S, if I absolutely have to. I mean, I and I do hear arguments against that, like say that the Rift S is useless and all this that, and the other. But shockingly, no, a lot of people still use Rift S, and not only that, um, but one of my friends actually managed to use Slime VR to mod a bunch of Joy-Cons to work with his Rift S. So yeah, that's pretty much my general plan here is to go right to Rift S and then and just skip the quest altogether, because one, I have a PC that, though very old, does run the game pretty nice if specific conditions are met. Two, I do not like the idea of Meta being able to just pull the plug, and my entire, like, my headset and shit will no longer be supported. So yeah, that is my general plan. Now, there have been no vote, and also I do need to discuss about the poll. There have been no votes on the poll as of yet. Um, Unfortunately. Meaning that, in other words, yeah, I'm not really sure, and honestly, what to play yet when I get the new hard drive. Um, Honestly, I'm thinking about just and honestly, if no one does end up voting on the poll, then I might as well just I might as well end up um just picking at random what I play. And in that case, it's probably gonna either be Star Citizen or Fallout. Because I've been seeing a lot of people play Star Citizen. Never got into it myself because my computer's crap. But maybe once my computer isn't shit, and maybe once I have, more RAM and perhaps a better graphics card, then I'll get into it. And 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 Fallout 4 is actually a very good game, and I've heard a lot about it, so I might get into that too. And plus, I really did want to get into the Fallout franchise for a little while now, so hang on. Huh. There we go. And yeah, I know I did have to kind of cheat and use Redline to get over here. I had no other way. Um, yeah, I could not get over any other way, unfortunately. And my blue one isn't working anymore, so yeah, I think that one got privated, unfortunately, which is not very good. And really unfortunate because I had that one for a very, very fucking long time. Oh well. Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty much. Well, that fucking sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this world. What I think about it overall, really, really good world. I mean, there are some other areas, but that require a flying abbey to access, and currently I do not have any, again, stream-ready flying abbeys. I mean, it could change into my God Runners, but those I would not consider stream-friendly or stream-ready anyway, because of some of the options on there. So yeah. Um, but overall, most of what you could access is really, really good. And this world had a lot of work put into it, for sure. And I am really quite amazed by the level of detail, quite amazed by how they managed to do all the animation. I mean, I might add, completely on their own. No IO link, no nothing. Everything was completely done by them, and that's fucking awesome. Um, Now the big thing is that so yeah, the big thing that I would like to say is that the wall style and stuff, it's really an acquired taste sometimes. It's not for everyone. Especially if you aren't into that, p- patched together in Blender look. But um, overall, really, it's a really unique experience, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you have, like, a good system and are able to do so. Sorry, I was figuring some shit out with my Avies. But yeah, why I consider this overall? Probably 9.7 out of 10. There is a lot of very good stuff here. And despite, looking kind of weird times, it's still a pretty good world, and I definitely recommend you check it out for sure. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on it. It displays the Abbey still, so in other words, I don't think it's. Yeah, I'm gonna reload the game because there's still one more world I do want to check out. But I don't know. I'm starting to begin to think that uh the guys over at Godfall DMCA claimed it because Yeah. If it's been DMCA claimed, I swear to God. Mm, mm, mm. I swear to fucking God. They DMCA'd it. Great. Mm, mm. So yeah, they DMCA claimed my Blue God Runner. Mm. Really, really fucking stupid. Nicely done. And that really sucks because that means I'll need another replacement, and that replacement will be PC only. Yeah, actually, I think they private it because of all the bugs with the quest mode. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But that's really unfortunate. Like, because the quest compatible Gara was such a cool idea, but you know, it. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, honestly, despite the DMCA claim, I think, yeah, yeah, no, it was definitely DMCA. Um, because the original account that I think got banned. So yeah, it was some DMCA bullshit. Of course. God damn it. All right, so all right. So in other words, yeah, I might. I was gonna hit up one last world, Now this one I cannot show you all of. And that's gonna be downtown MC, but you know what? Let's hit it up. And of course my PC decides to have a fit. And what the fuck's going on? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. So yeah, here is MC for you. As you can see, the bartender is fully working. Like he will actually get you drinks, and not only that, but he has the voice. But his voice is actually done by or rather, his voice files from Sojiro Sakura from Persona 5, which I think is pretty interesting. So in other words, very well thought out here, and also the music as well as voice are from Persona 5 as well. Now, this world I routinely come to as kind of like a hangout world, basically. Um, and yeah, that's and it's just a really cool world to hang out in and talk about stuff. It also has a fully working theater, as you'll see later on, where you can actually watch Hell of Boss episodes. But the thing is about that is that if I try it, then it might lag me out. So it's mine. And this is not hard to figure out. Huh, alright. Damn, there's an entire mix trap and everything. Ah, radio hacks. Hell yeah. And here's the theater. Now, as you can see here, it has literally all of the episodes. And you could play them You can pretty much play the entire first season and what there is of the second season from here. Really fun area to chill out and watch Alpha Boss. And plus, I gotta admit, the aesthetic is really good. Like the aesthetic here is really quite insane actually. So yeah, very well done. So, not too much to talk about here. It's pretty self-explanatory, explains itself, and there's some signs that I cannot show on stream, or else I will have issues. So, but oh yeah, and they mentioned the work pool table that's there too. But overall, really really good world. I had nothing but every time here has been mostly fun. I mean, occasionally there is some stuff going on, but not much. And it's just a really, really good world all around. Now, I think that's pretty much where I'm gonna end off with the stream. Especially following what happened earlier. So that's pretty much it for this stream. It's fun seeing what is probably the best incarnation of Undertale's Snowdin in VRChat, and seeing all that, and it was really also fun seeing, you know, um, Astral Balance in a more proper light. Even if my Blue God Runner did get DMCA claimed, which I'm still really pissed off about. Like that is really unfair of the original developers of that having to go after the guy who tried to quest mod it in such a way like that. Like that's not cool. But it's a paid Abby, so should you really be surprised that they got upset about that? But you know. And besides, I do have red lines still, so at least there's that. But yeah, tomorrow I might actually. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll see. I might actually do more VRChat stuff, or I might not. I'm not so sure. But, I'll try to figure something out. Uh, and on Friday will be another Honkai day, hopefully. Or perhaps another Undertale day. I don't really know, Again, everything's pretty much up in the air right now because, I really don't have a whole lot of stuff I can do. Because, again, no storage, but, you know. So, yeah, I gotta get going. You pretty much know the drill. Thank you all for watching this wonderful stream here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, whatever. And I'll see you all tomorrow for whatever I do then. So, yeah. Good night, everyone. Stay classy, everyone, and good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for whatever the fuck I do then. So, yeah. Um, see you there, everyone.